Habakkuk 1, verse 5. Behold, ye among the heathen, and regard, and wonder marvelously. For I will work a work in your days which ye will not believe, though it be told you. All praises to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakah, Ba'ashem double honors to the apostles, and to the elders of Great Millstone, and salutations unto the elect. I'm my brother Marco of the Great Millstone, Jamaica camp, and this is James 5 precept, short and spicy and it to the point. Uh, and the reason why I brought out that scripture, man, you know, we all at this point we are scattered among the heathen, and through the Spirit of the Lord via the internet, we all, pardon me, we all start to say eye to eye with what the Lord is saying, and because we were all dead spiritually, we were all dead as the ones that aren't in the fold really at this moment are the ones that aren't striving to be a part of the fold at this moment among Israel, the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians. They are the biblical Israelites, and also we are scattered among all different nations. So you pick the landmass where there's a population, you're gonna find an Israelite amongst them. So the Lord said, even though He had told us these things, these prophecies, He's gonna bring back the Gentiles, the mark of the beast, World War III, and He's gonna pull us a third through the fire. He said He's gonna work our work in our days, even though He tell us we wouldn't believe it. And my reason for that is this video. I'm just gonna play it and you listen, right?
This is Dabu 7. One of the biggest and most unprecedented moves in history is happening right in front of your face, as they are taking away coins and soon to be fiat. And in the midst of it, they are introducing all of these different places and designs that go along with this futuristic way that they want things to be like. All along showing you, if you have the eyes to see, the cash and life as you know it is about to change forever. Now, a lot of this concept is being drawn off of ideas that came from Amazon, is what they're saying. These Amazon Go-like stores. Now we have MasterCard stepping up, saying that they are increasing their efforts to create more of these Casheirless Stores, unveiling a platform that it calls Shop Anywhere. They're teamed up with a retail tech company called Acel Robotics, which has created a bunch of these different setups here. And what this is allowing is for people to walk in, check in at the kiosk, go in, grab whatever you want, and as you're walking out, it already knows who you are. So it has your account information, and it deducts from it as you exit with that item. Now, this is being rolled out in stadiums, in gas stations, across the country. There is no change being given back, obviously. We already know what's happening there in an unprecedented move. They're taking all the coins away from everyone, and they're not giving them back. And all the lemmings seem to be missing the writing on the wall that the biggest shift of our lifetime is coming right around the corner. So where else are these? How about places like your Dunkin' Donuts? How about right out at the gas station, grab and go, as you can see here at the kiosk? You're going to see a lot more of these. No cash being used, no coinage, no nothing. It'll be the use of a card. And this is where it will all be transferred over to digital blockchain in a blink of an eye in the offing. Touch-free payments. You don't even have to touch the screen. It sees you. It's scanning your face, as I've shown in other videos. Pay with your face in California is what I just covered in another video, and it ties right into this. Thus far, see, they're scanning the face because you don't have the in-game piece yet. You don't have the chip, the mark, what will be scanned for everything. And I'm telling you, the technology will be set up for this as well. That's what you need to be watching for along the way. When they have these certain scanners that start popping up in different places, and you're like, what does that scan for? And it doesn't scan the credit card. It's not scanning your face, and you can't figure out what it's there to scan for. It's there to scan for that mark. Those that have the eyes to see can see. So this is coming to Dunkin' Donuts. This is coming into all their different places. Circle K's. Gas stations. It has begun. Right around you. The writing is on the wall. The biggest shift ever is about to take place. Global scale. All of the earmarks are right there for you, sitting on the table, telling you where this is going. If you do not prepare, I don't know what to tell you. You can go off to some other videos, some other headlines, some whatever. There's really nothing more important than the collapse of the society that we know right now and the one that they're trying to install right in front of your face. And they're doing it through occult black magic in slow motion. So slow that it works great for them. The frog doesn't even know it's getting cooked. That's slow. Join me. D-Live.
Right, that's it. And the funny part of it is that the Boo 7 know that the chip is the mark of the beast, man. So a lot of you Israelite groups out there, you're found wanting on that because you're not teaching that the RFID microchip is the mark of the beast. You know, there's a time when Johanna used to say sleeping with white woman, Solomon at the mark of the beast, and shit like that. Zabak says John 3:16, which basically was trying to say is the image of the beast. We had broken down the image of the beast being the mark of the beast. The image is the system. What you see that was speaking about here is these framework that they're putting in the system. You know, the status quo. That's basically the image of the beast. As he said, the frog is being cooked, not knowing that he's being cooked, and that's what's happening right now. So they are trying to push forward for this cashless society, and these stores gonna have no cashiers, man. So they are gonna be cashierless. And there was an advertisement with a cracker went in a store, and he took up a couple of items, and he was behaving like he was suspicious of something, and he walked out, and the security guard or the police whatsoever stopped him and gave him the receipt. Yeah, he just walked out, just gave him the receipt. So that's where you are now, man. You see, and I'm not gonna make this lesson too long. I'm just gonna jump straight into the scriptures, man, because times upon times upon times you have to be bringing this out, you know. The microchip is the mark of the beast, and this is what they're doing. It says, and he had power. Oh, start here, Revelation 13 verse 15, and he had power. He who, seeing the devil, the so-called white man, yeah, the Romans, the Edomites, man. He said, and he had chiefly their elites, man. The elites, the Rothschilds, the Rockefellers. He says, and he had power to give life unto the image of the beast. And the beast in the scripture represent a kingdom, and one of the reasons why they are known as beasts is because they follow not the way of the Most High. You know, the scripture says, man that liveth and abideth, something to that effect, abideth not, is like the beast that perisheth, or something to that effect. They are beasts, man. It says, and he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak and cause that as many as would not worship the image of the beast should be killed. So if you ain't a part of the system, or you're not for the system, guess what? Ultimately, you're a threat. Like, for example, now they're pushing this vaccine. If this vaccine is supposed to be rolled out now and you're refusing, they're gonna say you're a threat to public health safety. You know, and then your whole people is gonna turn against you because you was watching for what's coming up on the earth. You was watching to see what's what and what card game they're playing. So yeah, there's a crazy thing coming, man. As Dabu said, a total shift of worlds, man. You know, total shift they're doing. But however, Yahweh Shemesha is gonna put a foot in their ass, man. You know, and stop their plan. But they're gonna bring it so far as it is written when they're about to fill their belly, man. You know, verse 16 in Revelation 13, and he calls it all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads. And I want to say something too, is that to how far this technology is now, or their technologies are, There's no hiding from them because you're saying you can use a face to pay for goods, man. Because the moment you take up your phone, you put in your whether your iCloud or your Gmail account, the phone start to respond with you, man. So it take your voice whenever you speak around it, your retina scan, your fingerprint. Once you, because these pads on these phones carry fingerprint, we get your fingerprint. So even if you don't activate it, they're gonna take it same goddamn way, you know, because that's the devil. And as it is written, we are not ignorant of Satan's devices, man. So the system that they're pushing for now, you know, this new world order, this new world government, basically, it's what you call it? It's tied into the Internet of Things, man. So you won't be able to function if you don't have this mark, because this mark will allow you to go into like these stores to get some food to eat, man. So you got to prepare your mind from now spiritually, you know, not to receive that mark with confidence that the How Bashem Yahushai will feed you, because you have not bowed to the will of this man. So back to Revelation 13 verse 16, it says, and he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their forehead. And he's not talking about a small nation and big nation. He's talking about people, the people of the world. It says, and that no man might buy or sell save he that had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. Here is wisdom. Let him that at one understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man, and his number is 603 square and 6. So there you go, man. Seeing, so the mark which we've been going through in the Greek here is charagma, you know, which means an imprinted mark. So the needle, the syringe is gonna push that microchip down in the hand, man, to plant, you know, plant that chip there below the skin, so you can walk and you hold up your hand to these doors or to open them, and man, some crazy shit about to happen, man. See, and they're moving fast. Like for example, out here in Jamaica, they're going cash. Well, NCB has gone cashless, man. Cashless. This place is done, man. It's done. And basically, that's it. I don't want to make this lesson longer. So, shalom.